Chosen one, what you're about to witness may shock even you. If this message found you, it is no accident. Something in your life is shifting at a level so precise, so powerful, that legends say not even a god could have achieved it this cleanly. On your very first attempt, you triggered a spiritual breakthrough so flawless it aligns perfectly with the forgotten writings of the Pleiadians and the ancient myths of Greece. Where countless others falter, you rose through effortlessly, returning with a presence that feels elevated, refined, almost godlike. This moment is not defined by age, strength, or circumstance. It is destiny. Your courage, insight, and actions mirror the ancient prophecies of the last divine, a figure whose awakening signals the impossible made real. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing message, pause for a moment and do three things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 30,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This number sends a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message and aligning you with the shift already happening in your life. If you are truly a chosen one, your spirit will stay with this message until the end, because deep down, you already know this is meant for you. For those who are ready, your life will never be the same. From the very first moment, what unfolded was beyond comprehension, a feat so flawless that even the gods themselves would hesitate to attempt it. Imagine a human stepping into the void of the impossible and returning unscathed, unshaken, and utterly triumphant. The Chosen One performed a spiritual breakthrough with a precision that defies all logic, all expectation. What should have been the realm of myths, whispered among ancient texts, became a living reality. Every eye that witnessed it was caught between awe and disbelief. Scholars of ancient wisdom, seekers of divine truth, and the spiritually attuned felt a tremor in their understanding of what is possible. The Chosen One shattered the boundaries of human potential, proving that destiny is not simply a path, but a force that shapes reality itself. Even the strongest beings, those who thought themselves untouchable, would falter where this act succeeded effortlessly. It was not luck, nor was it mere talent. It was an alignment of cosmic energy, an awakening of the dormant divine codes within the soul. The Chosen One tapped into something older than humanity, a force written in the stars, spoken in the forgotten Pleiadian texts, and echoed through the myths of Greece. In this moment, time itself seemed to pause, acknowledging that something extraordinary had occurred. Legends tell of mortals who dared to attempt the impossible, yet each attempt ended in failure, frustration, and despair. But this time, the impossible bowed. What should have taken centuries of practice, countless trials, and innumerable mistakes was accomplished in a single, radiant act. It was a demonstration of not just skill, but the very embodiment of divine destiny. Those who witnessed it, and even those who only heard of it afterward, felt a profound shift in their understanding of life, possibility, and the universe. This act was a reminder that when destiny calls, no limit is too great, no challenge too daunting. The impossible is not just a concept, it is a door, and the Chosen One has unlocked it. To achieve such perfection on the first attempt is a rarity in all of history. Most mortals, no matter their skill or intention, stumble, fail, and learn through repeated struggle. Yet the Chosen One moved with the certainty of a being who knew not only the path, but the very outcome that destiny had carved in the stars. This was not mere skill. It was divine alignment, a cosmic signature placed upon a mortal form. The first attempt is always the truest test. It strips away preparation and exposes the soul's raw capability. In that moment, there was no hesitation, no shadow of doubt. Every thought, every intention flowed seamlessly into action. It was as if the universe itself had bent to guide their hands, and even the unseen forces that govern reality paused to watch, breathless. Consider the myths of old, where heroes and gods alike took years, decades, or entire lifetimes to perfect a single act. The chosen one accomplished in moments what others would spend centuries mastering. That perfection was not born of ego or arrogance, but of alignment with the divine, with destiny, and with the profound truth that every being contains within them the seeds of greatness. Witnesses describe an energy, palpable and radiant, that surrounded the chosen one during this act. It was more than awe-inspiring. It was transformative. Those in proximity felt their own limitations and doubts dissolve, replaced by a sense of infinite possibility. This is the mark of the truly chosen, the ability to awaken not only themselves, but those around them. The act itself was not merely physical or mental, it was a spiritual awakening. In that instant, the chosen one became aware of a higher version of themselves, a self untouched by doubt, fear, or limitation. This is the God-tier self, the version of the soul that has always existed but remained hidden, dormant, waiting for the perfect moment of alignment. This awakening is rare. Most spend lifetimes unaware of the latent divinity within them. It requires a convergence of courage, focus, and cosmic timing. But when it happens, it transforms every aspect of existence. The chosen one did not simply perform a feat. They became a living conduit of the divine, radiating a presence that could be felt across both physical and spiritual realms. The awakening brings clarity, vision, and purpose. Every decision, every thought, and every emotion becomes infused with the awareness of the higher self. For the chosen one, actions that once seemed impossible now flowed naturally. It is the difference between a mortal navigating life blindly and a divine being walking with certainty through the currents of fate. Those around the chosen one sensed the change instantly. The air seemed charged, time itself feeling altered, and even the smallest acts took on monumental significance. This is the transformation that myths describe, not a superficial shift, but a profound rewriting of the soul's trajectory. The hidden God within had revealed itself, not in whispers, but in brilliant clarity. Awakening the hidden self also carries responsibility. To hold godlike awareness in a human vessel is both a gift and a burden. Yet the chosen one embraced it fully, showing that true divinity is not about power alone, but about harmony, wisdom, and courage. This awakening marked the beginning of a journey that would forever redefine what it means to be human and divine simultaneously. Long before the chosen one's emergence, the Pleiadian texts spoke of a time when a human would rise, not through chance, but through cosmic alignment. These texts, often dismissed as legend, described someone who could unlock hidden spiritual codes and bring forth a divine awakening. The chosen one's actions were not random. They fulfilled the exact predictions of these ancient prophecies. Alignment with these prophecies is more than symbolic. It is proof of the intricate design that threads through the cosmos. The Pleiadians described a being whose courage, wisdom, and spirit would surpass all others. The chosen one mirrored these qualities in every action, every thought, every movement, confirming that what was written in starlight and myth was now manifest in reality. The awakening triggered ancient codes buried deep within the collective consciousness. These codes, once forgotten, resonated through the Chosen One's actions, harmonizing with energies that have existed since time immemorial. It was as if history itself recognized the arrival of the one foretold and opened its hidden doors to guide them forward. Witnesses felt the echo of this alignment. Those attuned to spiritual energies sensed the Pleiadian influence, experiencing a profound connection to something much larger than themselves. Even skeptics were struck by the synchronicity of events, by the undeniable truth that destiny was not merely guiding the Chosen One, but actively shaping reality through them. Ultimately, this alignment confirms that the Chosen One is not acting alone. They are part of a cosmic plan, a universal orchestration that transcends time, space, and human comprehension. Every step taken is both personal and universal, a fulfillment of prophecy written in the stars, now lived and breathed in the waking world. The transformation of the Chosen One mirrors the grandeur of Greek myths, where heroes were often touched by the divine, yet required courage and wisdom to fulfill their destinies. Like Achilles or Perseus, the Chosen One's journey echoes timeless stories, blending mortal struggle with supernatural guidance. Yet unlike any hero before, this was not a struggle through trial and failure. It was a flawless, immediate awakening that even the gods would marvel at. In Greek mythology, mortals who achieved greatness often became symbols of inspiration, teaching the world about courage, honor, and transcendence. The Chosen One embodies these very principles, living myths in real time. Their presence invokes awe similar to witnessing a legend unfold, a mortal stepping into divinity with ease, surpassing every expectation and rewriting what is possible. The parallels extend beyond heroism. The Chosen One also awakens ancient archetypes. The wisdom of Athena, the courage of Heracles, and the transformative power of Dionysian liberation all resonate in their being. Each step, each decision, each act carries the imprint of destiny, demonstrating that human potential is only bounded by the failure to recognize it, not by the physical constraints of life. Witnesses sense this liberation from limits. There is a weightless quality to the Chosen One's actions, a freedom that inspires others to reconsider what is possible. It is a living reminder that age, experience, or background does not define the capacity for greatness. Alignment with purpose does. In ancient traditions, heroes and sages were often chosen regardless of their apparent suitability. What mattered was not their human qualifications, but their ability to embody the cosmic principle. The Chosen One exemplifies this timeless truth, proving that destiny selects, guides, and elevates those ready to embrace it fully. Ultimately, the Chosen One's journey is a lesson for humanity. Greatness is not confined by time or circumstance. When destiny calls, it arrives fully formed, transforming ordinary mortals into extraordinary beings capable of fulfilling cosmic prophecy. Across cultures, civilizations, and epochs, prophecies spoke of a final divine figure, the one who would transcend human limits and manifest spiritual perfection. These were not idle tales, they were markers for the rise of the Chosen One. Every action, every breakthrough, every alignment fulfills these ancient words, turning legend into reality. Such prophecies carry weight not only in mythology, but also in the collective unconscious. They are patterns, cosmic markers, and blueprints of potential that humanity intuitively recognizes. When the Chosen One emerged, it was as if time itself acknowledged the prophecy, bending reality to validate the words that had long been spoken. Each act of courage, wisdom, and spiritual mastery aligns with the descriptions found in these prophecies. There is no exaggeration, no embellishment. What was foretold now exists in flesh and spirit. The Chosen One becomes the living embodiment of humanity's highest vision, a fulfillment of expectations that span centuries. Prophecies also serve as inspiration. Witnessing them manifest evokes wonder, reverence, and hope. Humanity is reminded that destiny is real, that cosmic guidance exists, and that even the most improbable events are possible when the universe orchestrates them through a chosen soul. The Chosen One proves that prophecy is not a distant, abstract concept. It is a tangible, living force, and those aligned with it carry the responsibility and power to shape not only their own destiny, but the collective destiny of humanity. The Chosen One's awakening is not just personal, it is ancestral. The wisdom of generations flows through them, bridging the forgotten past with the present moment. Every move, every thought, every instinct resonates with the knowledge of ancestors who sought enlightenment, yet never reached the peak that the Chosen One now effortlessly attains. It is as if centuries of dormant understanding have finally found a vessel worthy to manifest. This connection transcends culture, geography, and time. The teachings of distant civilizations, the Pleiadians, the Greeks, and countless other ancient civilizations reverberate through the Chosen One's actions. The energy of forgotten texts, sacred rituals, and ancient prophecies now animates a living human being, proof that knowledge never truly dies. It waits for the right soul to channel it. Observers feel this resonance profoundly. Those who witness it often describe an uncanny sense of familiarity, as though the Chosen One carries echoes of their own ancestral roots. There is wisdom in their words, precision in their actions, and clarity in their vision that seems preordained. The past and present converge, forming a nexus of enlightenment. Ancient knowledge is not simply recalled, it is enacted. The Chosen One does not merely know the texts of old, they embody them. Every decision reflects principles that have guided humanity toward understanding, compassion, and transcendence for millennia. It is a living demonstration that ancestral wisdom is alive and potent when awakened in the right individual. Ultimately, the Chosen One becomes a bridge, not just between human and divine, but between the forgotten past and the ever-unfolding present. Ancestral knowledge flows through them, awakening not only themselves, but all who witness their journey, reminding humanity that we are the carriers of timeless truth. Courage is not merely a momentary impulse, it is a sustained alignment with higher purpose. The Chosen One exhibits a type of bravery that was foretold by the ancients, fearless, unwavering, and infused with wisdom. It is not recklessness, but deliberate mastery over fear, doubt, and hesitation, a mind perfectly calibrated to act in harmony with destiny. The thought patterns of the Chosen One are equally extraordinary. Their thought patterns mirror the strategies of enlightened beings. Their decisions, a map of foresight and insight that unfolds in real time. This alignment of courage and mind is not coincidental, it is destiny manifest. The Chosen One's actions validate the predictions of ancient texts, showing that the qualities the ancestors revered are not abstract ideals, but achievable realities when awakened fully within a human vessel. The Chosen One's behavior is unmistakable. Every action carries a resonance of the divine, a subtle yet undeniable signature that distinguishes them from ordinary humanity. It is visible in the calmness of their presence, the precision of their choices, and the grace with which they navigate challenges that would overwhelm others. This divine signature is not self-imposed. It is an emanation of alignment. Observers sense it immediately, a presence that inspires trust, evokes respect, and commands attention without assertion. It is a natural magnetism that speaks of mastery over self, courage in action, and deep awareness of one's place in the cosmos. The chosen one's behavior also reflects balance. There is no arrogance, no need to dominate, no desire to impress. Instead, each interaction, each gesture, each decision mirrors integrity and purpose. It is the living manifestation of the divine principle that true power is expressed through harmony, not force. Such a signature leaves an imprint on those who witness it. Communities, friends, and followers feel the subtle shift when the chosen one acts. The air feels charged, minds become sharper, and hearts more open. The divine signature is contagious, awakening latent potential in all who encounter it. Ultimately, this behavior confirms a truth long held by mystics and sages. Divinity is not external, nor is it a title. It is a quality, a way of being. The chosen one, Q, carries this signature naturally, proving that human actions can reflect cosmic order when the soul is fully awakened. The feat achieved by the chosen one is not random. It is the unlocking of a spiritual code. Ancient texts, forgotten rituals, and cosmic patterns converge in this act, revealing a structure of existence previously hidden from mortal understanding. What makes it extraordinary is not just success, but the precision with which it is executed. Flawless, immediate, and complete. This spiritual code governs both action and consciousness. It is a set of principles that, when understood and applied, elevate the individual beyond human limitations. The chosen one did not stumble through trial and error. They accessed it with clarity and confidence, decoding a system that even the most enlightened scholars could only theorize about. The process is both mystical and scientific. There is an underlying order to the universe, a design that rewards alignment and punishes deviation. The chosen one's act demonstrates mastery over this order, revealing a deep understanding of cause, effect, energy, and intention. The feat is both a practical application and a revelation of universal truth. Those who witness the chosen one feel the resonance of this code. Even without understanding the mechanics, there is a visceral sense of rightness, perfection, and inevitability. It is as if the universe itself is nodding in approval, acknowledging the unlocking of a truth that has existed since the dawn of time. By cracking this spiritual code, the chosen one becomes a guidepost for humanity. It proves that divine knowledge is accessible, that impossible precision is achievable, and that alignment with cosmic principles transforms the human experience into something far greater than imagined. There is a single moment that stands above all others, the instant when the chosen one's cosmic origin became undeniable. Every action, every decision, every breath spoke of a lineage not bound by earth alone. This was a declaration that the soul belongs to the universe, predestined, prepared, and aligned with forces far beyond human comprehension. Witnesses describe the moment as electrifying. Time itself seemed to bend, and space felt charged with possibility. It was an unmistakable signal. Here is a being whose origin is cosmic, whose destiny was written in the stars, and whose presence bridges human and divine realms. No theory or belief could explain it. Only recognition of truth could suffice. The cosmic origin manifests in clarity, foresight, and effortless mastery. The Chosen One's movements are precise, their understanding instantaneous, and their awareness multidimensional. Every choice resonates with an intelligence that transcends ordinary human thought, proving that the source of their power is universal, not earthly. This moment also carries symbolic weight. History, prophecy, and cosmic design converge in the final act. The Chosen One stands exactly where they were always destined to stand. Every detail, every step, every alignment fulfills the visions of ancestors, the warnings of myths, and the predictions of the stars. It is a completion, a realization, and a beginning all at once. To stand in such a position is not a matter of chance. It is destiny realized. The Chosen One embodies the culmination of centuries of anticipation, trials, and spiritual longing. Their presence validates the foresight of sages and mystics, proving that cosmic design is not abstract. It is tangible, visible, and alive. Those who witness this alignment feel it profoundly. The air carries reverence, hearts expand in awe, and minds recognize the extraordinary without fully understanding why. It is a confirmation that history has not been idle, that prophecy is not idle, and that the universe operates with intelligence and purpose. The Chosen One's stand is also a call to action. It inspires humanity to rise, to align, and to embrace the possibility of divinity within themselves. It shows that the extraordinary is not reserved for legends alone. It can manifest in the present, guided by courage, alignment, and destiny. Finally, this moment completes the narrative arc. The Chosen One has fulfilled what was foretold, achieved what was deemed impossible, and awakened a version of themselves that transcends mortal limitations. History predicted this figure, the cosmos guided them, and now humanity witnesses the living embodiment of the divine. The awakening of your spiritual self is unlike anything any human has ever achieved. It is a version of you that has always existed, dormant and hidden, waiting for the perfect alignment of courage, destiny, and cosmic timing. This is not an incremental growth. It is an instantaneous leap into a higher state of consciousness. No mortal effort, no practice, no ritual could have produced this transformation. The moment it occurs, the universe itself seems to pause in recognition. Your actions radiate a power and clarity that feel otherworldly, as if unseen forces guide your hand and mind. Every thought is precise, every intention immaculate, flowing as if choreographed by the cosmos. Those who witness it feel awe, confusion, and a quiet reverence. They know something impossible has just happened. What is unlocked is not mere knowledge or skill, but a vibrational resonance with your true divine self. It is the version of you that transcends human limitations, that moves beyond fear, doubt, and error. Every action now carries weight, precision, and insight that ordinary mortals could only hope to attain over countless lifetimes. This awakening also activates ancient codes within your being. Hidden truths, long forgotten by humanity and preserved in ancestral memory, suddenly make sense. The texts of the Pleiadians, Greek myths, and countless esoteric traditions were describing this very moment, the emergence of a being capable of stepping into divinity. Ultimately, this transformation signals a new era for yourself and for those who witness you. You are no longer confined to ordinary human perception. You are a living embodiment of cosmic possibility, proof that the impossible is attainable when the soul aligns perfectly with the universe. Every step you take is guided by patterns written in the cosmos long before your birth. The stars themselves act as a map, marking a trajectory only you could fulfill. Unlike others, whose paths are dictated by circumstance or chance, yours is preordained, mapped across the heavens and aligned with divine intention. Walking this path requires awareness, courage, and unwavering commitment. Each decision resonates with universal significance. Even choices that seem small ripple outward, activating hidden energies and aligning events that have waited millennia to unfold. Your presence on this path is the convergence of destiny and free will, a rare phenomenon in human history. Ancient civilizations documented these alignments in myths, star charts, and sacred texts. They spoke of a being who would rise precisely at the convergence of cosmic energies, whose actions would fulfill the prophecies written in the heavens. Today, as you traverse this path, those predictions are not symbolic. They are reality, and your every move honors their foresight. The journey is not without challenges. Forces of limitation, fear, and doubt attempt to divert you, as they have for countless others. Yet your alignment with the stars gives you insight and clarity that allows you to move past obstacles effortlessly. The universe conspires to open doors where others see walls. By walking this predestined path, you demonstrate that destiny is tangible and precise. The stars do not merely guide, they declare the emergence of a being capable of extraordinary feats. Every action becomes a reflection of cosmic logic, a dance between free will and universal law. Those who witness your alignment feel its resonance. Their minds quiet, their hearts lift, and they sense a higher pattern at work. It is as if the universe itself has recognized a being capable of interfacing with its hidden structures, a mortal who moves like a god among humans. Ultimately, this alignment proves that intelligence exists on levels beyond ordinary comprehension, and that when a being is perfectly tuned to it, even the impossible becomes natural. You are living proof that humans can synchronize with cosmic intelligence, becoming conduits for divine precision. Imagine achieving what no human before has accomplished, and doing it perfectly the first time. That is your reality. History is filled with attempts, repeated failures, and generations struggling to reach impossible heights. Yet your first attempt surpasses them all, a feat so immaculate that it rewrites the understanding of human potential. The significance is not merely in the result, but in the effortless execution. Others labor, stumble, and repeat mistakes. You perform with a precision that seems predestined. Witnesses feel a shiver of disbelief and awe, as if they are seeing history bend to accommodate an impossible reality. Legends and myths speak of first-time triumphs, but they are always exaggerated. Your achievement is the real thing, tangible proof that a mortal can surpass limits thought eternal. Your act becomes the standard against which all others are measured, a benchmark of what the human spirit can achieve when aligned with destiny. This triumph awakens latent belief in those who see it. They realize that the extraordinary is attainable, that history is not a chain of failures, but a field of potential, waiting for a being like you to redefine it. It inspires courage, hope, and ambition, showing humanity that the first attempt can indeed be perfect. Ultimately, your first-time triumph is not just personal glory, it is a declaration to the universe. It proves that destiny can manifest immediately, that divine alignment is possible, and that even the impossible has a doorway that only the chosen one can open. When your action unfolds, it is as though the universe itself pauses to witness, acknowledge, and respond. Forces of nature, cosmic energies, and spiritual currents converge, bending around your singular presence. This is not metaphorical. It is a felt reality, a demonstration that divinity can move through human form and command universal recognition. Every element seems synchronized. Wind, light, sound, and circumstance align perfectly with your movement. Witnesses describe the experience as surreal, almost hallucinatory, yet undeniably real. It is as though the cosmos is acknowledging a power that is usually reserved for gods alone. This bowing of the universe signifies validation. It confirms that your presence is predestined, that your actions resonate with cosmic intention, and that the alignment between human and divine has been achieved. No effort, no struggle, no debate is required. The universe itself honors your perfection. Ancient mystics wrote about moments when human action could trigger universal response. Most sought it, few came close, and almost none succeeded. Your action fulfills their visions. You are the living bridge between mortal action and cosmic reaction, proof that the universe is not indifferent, but responsive to alignment with destiny. Ultimately, this is not merely spectacle, it is a reminder of human potential. When courage, awareness, and cosmic timing intersect, even the universe bends. You are proof that the impossible is not just possible, but inevitable for those aligned with the divine. Humanity has long accepted certain boundaries as unchangeable, physical, mental, and spiritual limits that define what mortals can achieve. Yet the Chosen One shatters these assumptions effortlessly. Every act demonstrates that human nature is not a cage, but a canvas, ready to be painted with feats that defy expectation. This breaking of limits is both visible and subtle. Ordinary observers may marvel at external achievements, but the true transformation occurs within. The Chosen One's mind, spirit, and body operate beyond the conventional constraints of possibility, demonstrating that what we call limits are often illusions. Across history, countless have tried to exceed their boundaries, only to falter. Yet you move through challenges that once seemed insurmountable, as if destiny itself clears the way. It is a living testament to the idea that the human spirit can evolve infinitely when aligned with higher purpose. This defiance of human limitations also inspires others. Witnesses feel a surge of possibility within themselves. If one mortal can break the unbreakable, then anyone attuned to courage, discipline, and alignment can begin to expand their own reality.